Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Evermore YouTube channel. It's Chris back with your match preview for the upcoming Newcastle United game this Saturday against Crystal Palace live at Selhurst Park. We're going to get stuck in, have a little look at the fixture, how we think the lads are going to line up and how we think the game is going to be won. We'll get stuck into that in a second. Just before we do, just a gentle reminder, if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. We'd love you to come and join us. We're really close to 2,400 subs now. So smash that button, come and join us. All free content. We don't charge anybody a penny for this. We just love talking about this brilliant club. And before you ask, yes, I am cold, hence why I am dressed like I'm going to the Arctic. So we're going to get stuck into this in a minute and see how we feel that the guys are going to line up. So here's the lineup I've gone for. A bit of a surprise on this one for many of you. Obviously, Bruno will be missing because of this injury that he's nursing. I don't think he'll play. I think if he's got any chance of playing in any of the games, it'll be the one on Tuesday night against Southampton. So this is how I think we're going to line up. That steady back five as always. The midfield three of Sean Longstaff, Joe Willock, and Joe Linton. And I actually think that Alexander Isak will get the nod in the attacking third. So him, Wilson, and Almiron, which I'm so looking forward to seeing. I mean, that side for me on paper should be Crystal Palace. That's a good side. Quite easily, Maxi could come in for Isak, and Isak could come off the bench again, maybe as he's building up his fitness. But I think the cameos that we've seen so far, he's looked quite good. He's looked quite sharp. And I think this could be a good game for him to start, because Palace themselves are missing some key players. They're missing Joachim Andersen at the back, which is a huge blow for them. So Isak and Wilson could have some real joy at the back there as well. They are open, Palace. They can be got at. They have got some decent players in their ranks, no doubt about that. Defensively, I think they're a little bit fragile. I think we could definitely have a look at how we could exploit that for them against them. Anyway, our midfield three as well, I think will be very strong, very hardworking, very industrious. So I do think for me, we've got enough on paper to win this game with that start 11. And I'd love to see Isak starting the game alongside Callum Wilson. But, Palace are no mugs, to be fair. They might be sitting 12th in the Premier League at the moment. And I think they're about 4 or 5 points away from the kind of, the shit, really, one of a better word. But they showed against Manchester United the night with a draw that they've got some really good footballers. I mean, a fantastic free kick at the end to get them that draw, which was absolutely brilliant, to be fair, from Oloise. I'm just trying to remember who scored it there. Oloise scored that blinding free kick, so they're dangerous from set pieces. With Zaha, they're always a threat. Zaha is a dangerous player. He's got pace, he's got skill. You got to get in his head early, wind him up, piss him off, and you throw him off his game. Manchester United trying to do that a little bit, but he still nearly won it for them at the end, if not for an unbelievable tackle by Wan-Bissaka. They could have won that game 2-1, Palace, and gone into this game full of confidence. Eze's a very talented player as well. There's no doubt about that. He likes to get in the ball. He likes to make things happen. So, yeah, I don't think there'll be any pushovers, to be fair. They're nowhere near as good as the ones were. And I think at the back, with the likes of Klein can be got at. I think Richards can be got at. We saw with that ridiculous penalty claim that we didn't get when he shoved Joe Willock in the back. We'll be looking for revenge for that fixture as well. That's St James's Park, where we were completely robbed in that game. So I really think the lads are going to go at this game full of confidence, even missing Bruno. Obviously, Chris Wood won't be in the squad because he's made his move to Nottingham Forest. I've very much got my opinions on that. Everyone seems to be writing the eulogy of Chris Wood and what a fantastic servant he was to Newcastle United. He came in and he plugged a gap when Wilson was injured, but then Wilson got back fit. Chris Wood as a striker, not been good enough, really. 25 million quid has to go down as a bad buy, in my opinion. Keep your eyes peeled at the channel, guys. I might come out and do a video on that one soon and let you know exactly what I think about all of this nonsense fluff about Chris Wood. Good luck to him. I hope he does well, but I really hope he brings an attacker as well, because, finishing the rest of the season with Isak and Wilson with the injury records that both had at the club is not a wise move. But this is how we'll look head-to-head against Palace. So 23 Premier League games. We are definitely the favourites going into this one. We've won 11 of those games versus their 5. Not a lot of goals in terms of those games. We've only scored 28 goals against their 20. Clean sheets, we've had 12, and obviously they've had 5. And you can see the form guide there in the league tables. We're going at this in great form. Palace have only really won one game out of the last 6, and they've got a great draw against Manchester United. But really, it was a bit of a fluke. Bad challenge at the end and an unbelievable free kick, which those kind of games can do that for you. So, we've got to go in this game with confidence, really. You can see the last 5 fixtures there against them, obviously draws, a couple of wins for us and 1 defeat as well. So I think by rights, we should go in this game full of confidence. It was a great result for us, that draw that Manchester United had against Palace. Spurs getting beat off Man City as well the other night is absolutely brilliant for us. So that for us could actually open up a bit of a gap from 5th place to 4th place, and it would help solidify our position a little bit more in that top 4 equation if we can get this win against Palace. Yeah, I'm just going to have a quick look at the table. Yeah, so Spurs are sitting on 33 points and we're on 38. So obviously, if we win this game, we're on 41 points. We jump ahead of Manchester United, 1 point behind City, and that leaves a nice gap there between us and Spurs in 5th place. So we could be looking really, really strong for a top 4 finish this season and hopefully a cup if we get it done against Southampton. So let's hope we get the 3 points. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. We always like to hear from you. I'm sure I'll be back on with a post-match reaction as well to another Newcastle United victory, hopefully. As I mentioned at the start, if you haven't already, smash that like and subscribe button. We'd love you to come and join us on Evermore. We've got all free content, great little community here, some great banter in the live chats Mondays and Wednesdays. And smash a like on that video, get it around YouTube, and it really helps everyone see the channel. So until then, let's keep supporting that team of Core United. Let's hope for 3 more points at Selhurst Park for Eddie Howe's top 4 mags. We'll catch you later. Cheers.